Hey everybody, welcome to Nathan Trueb Guitar. Today we're going to learn how to make candles out of beeswax. Hi, welcome to Nathan Trueb Guitar. Today we're going to learn about the song Last Dance. Mary Jane. This is going really well. Hi, welcome to Nathan Trueb Guitar. Today we're going to be learning the song Mary Jane's Last Dance by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. 2, 3. Alright, if you're curious how we got this tone on this video today, the guitar I'm using is a 59 reissue Gibson custom shop. I'm going through the Benson preamp pedal. My bass is at 12, treble's at 1, volume's at 11, and drive is at 12. Now I usually play this Power Tone JTM 45. Got all new old stock parts in it. It's got your Mullard, Bugle Boy, tubes, that kind of thing. And I just have everything dimed out. Using an SM7 on the cab, and the cab is a Fender Bassman cab with pre-rolla greenbacks. So first, we gotta know some basic chords going into this. And if you don't know your basic chords, then you need to go buy a book on chords, because I'm sick of showing you that. Alright, so I'm gonna go over the basic chords to this song. First we have A minor, G. You'll notice that I'm playing my G maybe a little bit differently if you've never seen it like this before. I'm muting the A string and only pushing down on the E strings on the 3rd fret, which are the G notes. It's just more convenient coming from A minor, going to G, to play it that way. Then D. Sometimes he's doing this D2 with a hammer onto regular D major, and back to A minor. So let's just stick with the intro verse for now. I'm going to play you how that goes because there's some little nuanced things that are happening with the rhythm and the picking of certain strings, plus some hammer-on little goodies in there. Okay, so here we go. Here's the intro. Alright, so there's a lot going on there and just kind of a lot to unpack. So first of all, you can tell that the rhythm is more of a funky rhythm. Okay, so we're getting this kind of swung 16th feel. Okay, so that'd be like 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... Okay, that's the overall kind of... We've talked about how your right hand and the guitar can be kind of like a tambourine, shaking it. So this song, what makes it more funky feeling is that swung feel, okay? So now, of course, if I just was to play that rhythm, that's not exactly what they're doing, right? So they're picking and choosing out of those notes what they're playing. There's definitely at least 2 guitars by the time the band comes in, if not more, going on later. So one is doing a more simplified boom, boom, something like that. And the other one is the more busy one that's doing all of the... You can see I'm still moving my arm in that pendulum fashion to get that rhythm across, but I'm just deciding when to pluck the strings that I'm plucking. One main theme with this song is this kind of thing that you should start to get familiar with. It's when you pluck the root note of the chord that you're playing. So if I'm playing A minor, I get really precise with my pick to where I can... Okay, that's almost like a boom, boom, pa on the kick and snare on a drum set. So that might be a good way to start practicing a song if you've never played a rhythm like this. So again, I'm playing almost like a bass player. A, chord, G, chord, D, chord, A, chord. So once you've kind of accomplished that and you feel pretty confident with it, then you can start adding in some of the other little nuanced things. Now, with the A minor, it looks like and sounds like he's just taking up these two fingers and actually right off the bat he starts with a hammer on. So really there's only two down strums on that first part. Now the other thing you have to pay attention to is how much I'm using my right hand as a palm mute. Okay, if you've never heard of that, then it's the idea where you're using this part of your hand almost near the bridge here. You can hear how if I go way too far, it's completely muted. And I start moving it back, then you find that kind of sweet spot. And that's that nice little... Gives me more control for when I want to mute the strings or just stop all the notes from ringing out altogether. Because you can kind of use it as a percussive instrument at that point. Like that. Second time through, he adds the G note on top of the A minor, making it like an A minor 7. Again, always doing that D2 to D major hammer on. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense at this point. I'm not going to write out the exact strum. Like I said, start simple. Then start adding in a little more. Where you're pulling from those 16th notes, that 1 E into 2 E into kind of swung 16th feel. Let's talk about the chorus next, just so this isn't too long of a video. We've got E minor on the chorus. And that's right where he starts singing Last Dance with Mary Jane. Now a lot of people online are saying it's E minor 7 too, which I am hearing that, but there's definitely some guitars that are just going with the regular E minor, as far as my ear can tell. Now this part's a little simpler with the rhythm. You can just... So here's the E minor or E minor 7. You can still hear that I'm following that kick drum pattern. Boom, boom, cha, a doom, doom, cha, a boom, boom, cha, a boom, boom, cha. And then it goes to A major. Now the way I'm playing my A major, it might be like a lazy way to play it. I just don't really care about the redundancies in chords, so I don't need two E notes when you play it this way. But you can play it that way, or I like to play it this way too. But if I'm just wanting a bar, then I'm muting with my thumb the low E, playing those 1, 2, 3, 4 notes, and just letting that one be muted. Then I can still strum and attack all the strings. Then it goes to G. Back. So I'd say the takeaways from this video are just learning a new rhythm, that swung 16th feel over a, kind of a seemingly straight beat. Also this, what I call boom chuck, which is kind of this, where you're playing the low bass root note and the chord. Okay, that's that boom, boom chuck, boom, boom chuck, boom, boom chuck, boom, boom chuck. Okay, then adding all those together with some of the more, little nuanced parts of the hammer-ons, basically. Yeah, so I was reminded today that this song, interesting little fun fact, from what I remember, they wrote this song because the record company wanted to put out a greatest hits, and they're like, well, you need another song on it. Another hit, and they're like, oh, well, we can write another hit, and this is the hit they wrote, which ironically is one of their greatest hits, and they wrote it for a greatest hits album. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We love to hear what you guys are thinking about these videos. And say hi to your grandmother. Alright, bye!